Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 21-day renewal challenge, because really that is the best way to describe it. When you renew your mind to the transformation of truth. Wow, I didn't plan on saying that. When you're willing, and I'm willing, to look at what is going on in our life, the things that we say, the beliefs that we have, where they came from, because we know I'm different. I'm different. Are you a little different? Absolutely. You are here to do great and mighty and amazing things. And you know what? The definition of that can be different for everyone. Some people, that will be a global name. And others, it's just as important to be the person on the street where people know that they can come to you and count on you for compassion, for truth, and for real help. Remember, not just to be nice, because being nice is not actually nice. That's just telling somebody what they want to hear. But to be kind, to have the agape love of God, the unconditional love of God that can come only from our spirit and only from that connection. I thank you so much for those of you that continue to return and are giving me such great testimonials in the comments. I want you to know it is truly a blessing to me. It matters, and I appreciate so much your feedback, your comments, and just to know that the path that I'm on is helpful. Because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. I am putting forth content not to hear myself talk, but so that lives can be changed. I can continue to grow personal development and spiritual growth. Why? So that I can have the ultimate relationship with myself, so that you can have the ultimate relationship with yourself, with God, and with those around you. Because you're the one. You're the unstoppable one. You're the one that's going to implement the change, that's going to build the lasting legacy. Whether it's both directions, whether it's up to older parents and also down to children and children's children, or whether you are part of an organization or something like that, and this is just something that is on your heart, children, legacy. And so today we're going to talk about, and tomorrow we're going to talk about, the evening and morning of the 16th and 17th day in the book. Both cover the same subject, and that is the armor of God. Now, it's not called the armor of Victoria. It's called the armor of God. You know, over in John 14, Jesus says that peace I leave with you, my peace do I leave with you. Now, the reason I bring that up is because sometimes those words can just get lost. And just like with his armor, see, if I think that it's my armor, if it's all on me to carry the armor, to do the things, no. He's already done the work. I get an order with that. And then, through his provisions, and that's what a kingdom is, and especially in America, our system is wonky enough as it is, but we truly don't understand the concept of kingdom. And kingdom is what Jesus came to deliver in his message. I was being very intentional about my words. We just talked about that yesterday, right? Sometimes when you got to slow down to make sure the word that you're choosing is the right word. So anyway, evening and morning, his armor. Now I want to tell you, as I was creating this book, and I was looking for the illustrations for this book, and I'll tell you also, I'll just jump ahead and tell you why I'm telling you this. The reason I'm telling you this is the contents of the book are sound, as in they have it literally transformed my life, beginning to change my beliefs over this way. However, this same format, these same thoughts and beliefs and examination of self have also helped other women. So when I went to do this book, then even though I knew the content, the things that I was doing in the application, all the way back to when I was a little girl, there was this store. It was called Carondelet. I don't know if it was only in the Memphis area or if it was a chain store. I have no idea. But Carondelet at the time had these type stars were their were on the outside of their building and on their packaging and stuff like that. And I just loved it. I just absolutely loved it. So when I started creating this book and I started looking for illustrations, then I came across, as we've talked about, I came across here on the front these illustrations, and I had enough of them to tie in together and to have something different on every page and all of that. Well, you know what happened? I got to the evening and morning, excuse me for my hair, I really apologize. I got to the evening and morning of the 16th day, and I needed the armor. Well, I started going through all my different options. I looked at Roman, I pulled up Roman stuff, Greek, all kinds of things. Well, the illustrations they just didn't go with this. You know what I mean? They just didn't go. They were really good, but it just was not succinct. It did not flow. And actually, my daughter-in-law in Nashville, she has some of this artist right here. She has a couple of these pictures in her house. And so this is what I found. And I thought that it went so well. Now see, this is one piece. This is another. Then we have this and this and this. So when you begin to create something, and you just create it because it is meaningful to you. I spent so much time trying to find the armor of God and to make sure that it all flowed. And so then through all those pieces, I was able to create the armor of God. So next time that you're creating something and you hit a roadblock, then just keep looking, because more than likely it's out there, whatever it may be. So I just wanted to give that little testimony. So now let's talk about his armor. And I'm going to actually read for a moment. I may read a lot, but let's get going. Here we go. Now let's discuss the armor that we're wearing, the whole armor of God, so that you may be able to withstand the deceitful tactics of the devil. Why are they deceitful? The devil only has trickery. He only has delusion, illusion. He only has temptation. He's always trying to make you believe, and whether it is the devil, the world, the flesh, and the devil, because it's not always the devil over in the corner. Sometimes it's us. And sometimes it's the world and the fallen system of the world. But withstanding his evil, deceitful tactics, we have to remember that the power lies with us. I shouldn't say lies. Lies is not a good thing when we're talking about the father of lies. So let's reiterate. See, I believe that it's very good for me to, in front of you, show you that it doesn't always just come out just right. And so even I catch myself and I'm like, no, I don't want to say lies in. I want to be more mindful and intentional about my words. So what did I say? So that you may be able to withstand the deceitful tactics of the devil. And that's Ephesians 6:11. 11. The evil tactics of the devil are always trickery. He wants to usurp your power, have you use your own power and authority of Jesus against yourself. Again, it goes back to misinformation, programming, disbelief, believing the wrong thing. See, the armor of God, and that's what it's called in the scripture, the armor of God. The armor of God, this armor enables us to stand firmly even in the times of evil. And having done everything necessary, we remain steadfast. So therefore, today we're going to stand firm with the belt of truth securely fastened around our waist. This is all in Ephesians 6. This belt serves as the symbol of the servant's girdle. Okay, and then we're also going to do the breastplate on day 16. Okay. All right, let's put this over here a minute because I want to do this. All right. Girded with truth. Now, a soldier of the day, that armor, his girdle would have had so many uses. It would hold everything else together. It would be the place to where he could hang smaller utilitarian items that he may have to use. And it also covered his reproductive organs. So there we hold everything together with truth. We build upon the things that we need to quickly access on truth. And also we want to be mindful that we are reproducing in truth. Now, what about the breastplate? The breastplate guards your heart and your belly. And what does the scripture say? The scripture tells us that our heart, now depending upon the religious oppression, I was always told the heart is wicked and deceitful above all things. And that's true. The Bible does say that. But that's pulling it out of context. Because once I'm saved and I'm in that armor, then my heart, out of it then flows the issues of life. The belly is where the rivers of living water flow from. So when you have on the breastplate of the armor of God, your heart is guarded and protected, and so is your belly. Now we know that even with all sorts of different practices, how much the heart and the belly, how much sheer power and energy they have. And they do. We are not afraid of how in the natural, we're not afraid of frequencies. That's godly. It's only godly when you worship the creation instead of the creator. He did all of these things for us to have the ability to understand and to utilize them the very best way. So that's a little excerpt from the evening and the morning of being in his armor. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Keep those cards and letters coming. No, keep writing in the comments. I really appreciate it. It means a great deal to me, and it will also help me in the future to better serve you and to better serve other people. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.